Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with the top 3 favorite vehicles of mine in the tier 9 tank destroyer category of 2022. I am curious, I will surprise you or not so much. Obviously only one limitation which I'm putting for myself. I cannot play with the special tanks, not accessible for the audience, otherwise probably this vehicle would be in the list. But other than that, let's report straight into the action and let's try to make them work, shall we? And the first tank in the list is going to be VT auf Panzer IV. Or I prefer to call it Wafflecock. Tier 9 beauty, fellas. I would say this tank is better tier to tier than Grille. There is not too much things to say apart. Bellissimo, fellas. That's all I can say. Extremely good gun handling, but when I am saying extremely good, I truly mean it. For 560 alpha damage, it is day and night in my opinion. Some tanks with 400 alpha damage guns are not as close as good comparing to the Wafflecock, right? So what do we have? 560 alpha damage, nice. 276 millimeters of penetration, nice. 1200 shell velocity, nice. Skill, so what is the worst part of this tank? Armor. There is no armor whatsoever, fellas. We need to keep this in mind and we need to highlight this. If you are a newer player in the world of tanks, right, since armor is not really existing on this tank, it can be quite a journey and it can be a complicated situation to play with it. But if you know what you are doing, if you know the positions where you want to stay with it, you are going to be Gucci and you will feel very, very well. Now, I have a suspicion light tank should sit somewhere around this area. Because I don't know, have you noticed that, but our Scorpion took one for the team. So that would indicate for me either someone blind shoot at him or either we have a snitch in the bushes. This is the question. What is the truth, fellas? The weirdest thing is I wasn't spotted whenever I fired, right? So I don't really think someone is sitting in the first line of the bushes here, and we have plenty of them, right? So this is the thing. Okay, let's be patient. There is no need for us to worry. There is no need for us to shit our pants. All we need to do, we need to be prepared whenever enemies are going to make one or another mistake. And as you can see, this IMBT definitely made a mistake. LTG, nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Hi there. Unfortunately, we missed the shot. That's okay, fellas. I did not have that much time to... Ooh, hello there. How are you doing? Beautiful 500 in the face. I'm telling you, fellas, speaking about the gun handling of this vehicle, my tongue cannot flip to say a bad thing about this gun. It's just simply impossible, if you know what I mean. It just is. By the way, our guys are getting spotted all the time. Interesting. Now I would love to see if someone would try to make pressure like this, and I think there is pretty big chance someone is going to get involved to this level. I'm trying to go for a blind shot. Definitely not ideal, and definitely not a blind shot to begin with. It was just complicated shot. It's okay. That's on me. All good. I would love to see this tiger losing his patience and just simply pushing in front. I would love to see that. Okay, big boy. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Enemy Ferrari is down. I repeat, enemy Ferrari is down. And now we have a Mr. Skoda sitting here. And even better, T43. Okay, you should be alright. In 3, 2, 1 now. Oh, such a disgusting mother trucker. In the most positive way, disgusting, fellas. I know that sounds weird, I said disgusting, but I am speaking about the gun handling and in the best way possible gun handling. I'm telling you, I am trying to highlight this as much as I physically and possibly can, speaking how good this vehicle is. And if you never played with this tank, fellas, please, do me a favor, get yourself this beautiful triangle and spank enemies left, right and center. I can promise you that you are not going to regret it. Speaking about regretting, I think IMBT is questioning his life choices and he is thinking, well, maybe that wasn't the finest choice for me to be aggressive, right? Yeah, I feel you, my man. Meanwhile, luckily for us, Arta did not penetrate us, although he definitely had a chance to do so. But it is changing nothing. Okay. Su-130. I have an idea. At this point, I want to get a bit involved here. And I would love to eliminate the Su-1... Oh, my bananas. Hi there. Okay, first of all, Su-100. Actually, no, T-30 is easier tank to deal with. He is taller, he is bigger, so I think it would be better call for us just simply start eliminating this guy. Okay, I cannot see through those apple trees. Well, I guess those are apple trees. Okay, not ideal. Definitely not ideal. I got myself into a position which I do not like. I need to escape from here before it's too late. I'm just relocating a bit. And once again, the main reason why am I relocating is I do not want to get punished for free. I just do not think it is worth it. Not the best trade to take neither from the Su-130, neither from the T-30. And both of them have big boy alpha damage. Speaking of the big boy alpha damage, how are you doing? Nah, beautiful, 550 in the face. T-30 is a bit sad about his life choices at this point, but hashtag never lucky. Nothing what he can change about this, don't you think so? Meanwhile, Su-130 PM. Actually, you know what? This LTG is truly asking to take one. Have an idea. I'm relocating completely. By saying relocating completely, I'm taking a bit of the hilly position, and my main idea would be to eliminate this LTG. It is very important thing to say. Yeah, I understand I'm in the kind of crossfire. Tiger is sitting here, LTG is sitting somewhere in the middle, T-30 and Su is sitting here. But once again, I am feeling pretty confident and I am feeling pretty good. All and all, probably the main guess where the LTG is sitting at, it would be here. But in the same time, I do not really want to give my position away. I know there is a humongous chance of this gentleman sitting here. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, yes. Hi there. Beautiful. 500 in the face. Excellent. This is exactly what I want to see. And there is Su-130 PM sitting in the open field as well. I meant to say what open field. He's sitting in the garage already. I'm telling you, such a sick vehicle in the most positive way possible. Sick, 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 sick. Can you please go back? No? You don't want to go back. Okay, fine. Fair enough, I guess. There is a big chance the same LTG came back to the same bush, so I am trying to blind fire. Unfortunately, I am failing doing so, and we have a T-30 sitting here in the back. Not changing too many things, with all honesty, and now we are going to get involved. At this point, I am hunting this LTG. If I am spotted, that means he is sitting here, and I am not spotted. Okay, that is making our life so much easier. LTG is pushing through the open field at this point. Very, very nice. And while enemies are busy trying to make a pressure a bit like so, we are trying to eliminate the Mr. Tiger 1 from the game. I get the point. I am spotted and I am going through the open field. It changes absolutely nothing, even though he really wants to spank me. Bad call, buddy. Oi, 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 oi. Actually, pretty damn good call, buddy. Very good call. I should be able to eliminate him now. No? Hey, Waffle! I said so many good things about you. I promised you love and I promised you that you are one of the best mother truckers out there, and you are treating me like ungrateful firstborn child. Outrageous. Obviously, those are jokes from my side, so don't take it too seriously. And yep, we are sitting with the 6 kills, we are sitting with the 6,000 damage, and it's only the start. By saying it's only the start, we still need to eliminate them from the game, right? So, now when we are sitting very, very well, we just need to wait up until he will go up. Now, I'm going for a blind shot, unfortunately I failed. That is okay. If this CS59 will go like this, we should be able to show him who is the boss. If he is not going to go up, well, then he is wasting quite a bit of time, so I am still feeling fine. Meanwhile, Arta, with a keyboard, unusual, he's in the garage. I'm telling you, how accurate this gun is, it is insanity. And, you know, this is not my first try to play with this vehicle for this video. In the previous game, I got the situation when the team captured in 2 games. In 2 minutes, sorry. 2 minutes, fellas. And the team captured, so I did not manage to show the potential. I mean, it is absolutely insanity how good this tank is, and I'm kind of sad it wasn't my first try to have a game like this. Oh well, better luck next time, Skill. Stop whining, right? Meanwhile, aim, bam. Unfortunately missed shot, but that is okay. And at this point, I believe this is straightforward. We are just going to make pressure for him. Although not everything is straightforward as you might think it is. It is not as simple. I am down to 2 shottable for him, right? Like, pretty straightforward 2 shottable. Okay. He will need to go for us. Good luck, buddy. Okay. Beautiful shot. 6 seconds. Such a beautiful game. Such a beautiful game. 6.9 thousand damage visible, 700 assisting damage. I'm telling you, this tank is such a beast. And there is a reason why some people are thinking this vehicle is better than Grille is. In fact, I would even say Katite is thinking this way. You know, I have a feeling even Katite is thinking this tank is better than Grille, but maybe I am wrong. Oh yes, look at this beauty. So our award after this game: solid ace. We have a Radley Walter, stop gun, high caliber, 7,000 damage, 8 kills, 1,000 assisting damage. Very, very nice game all and all. And yeah, we are first by experience and first by the damage, not a big surprise. And also we made 127,000 profits. Well, okay, that is the very first tank in action. I can't wait for seconds. So without further ado, let's go for it. Second tank on our list, T30. And I must admit, I love this vehicle, but sometimes I want to spank the living crap out of it. And this is quite funny thing by Wargaming. This tank has the 3D skin, and as you can see in the 3D skin, Wargaming, with having sense of the humor, they simply put the dice on it, and I couldn't agree more. Sometimes gun handling of this tank is treating you like the best thing ever, and sometimes the gun handling is just feeding you with a big fat middle fingers. This tank feels like, you know, it feels the same way like your child. It is like your child and you are getting the call from the principal, and it's 50-50. Either principal will say your child is doing so damn good, or either child spanked someone in the face. This is how it feels like. I know it is weird comparison, but this is how I would describe the T30. Now, I played multiple games with this tank today. I had some 4000s speaking about this vehicle, right? For example, last game and so on, you haven't seen. But I want to show you a very good matchup, you know? I want to show you a very good game. I want to show the positive things about this vehicle, since I can kind of cherry pick the games whenever I am doing my favorite tanks video. This is all it is about, you know, in a way. So yeah, anyways, without talking too much, let's try to make this mother trucker work. So the first things first, I believe we are going to go for a blind shot like so. Unfortunately, I failed blind shooting. That is quite sad thing, but it is how it is. Anyways, we are still feeling very, very well, even though we lost a bit of the hit points here. It changes absolutely nothing. And all I want to see enemy making a bad mistake. For example, this gentleman decided to be too aggressive and schneid 660 in the face. That is absolutely phenomenal, and that is absolutely glorious. This is what we want to see with this tank. Now, alpha damage 750. 750 alpha damage for a tank destroyer is very, very good. In fact, 750 alpha damage for kind of a heavy tank, because I would treat this tank as a heavy. I would say it is like semi-heavy vehicle overall, right? That is absolutely amazing. And we will try to make this tank work to the perfection and to the maximum this tank can work. Now, speaking about this game, I think we can easily say our team is looking a bit stronger than enemy team is. But it is not changing the fact we still can get a lot of use, and we will try to make this vehicle work to perfection. Now, we know enemies have Char Futur sniping from the base, and if I need to guess where Char Futur is, I would say Char Futur is sitting over there. I believe you have seen the shell disappeared, so that should mean we definitely hit him, hopefully with a damage, right? That's what we are hoping for. And now we are booming, and now we are playing. We are on top of the hill. Although, once again, unfortunately, but enemy team has no team in this kind of situation, so the resources and the hit points which we can take from the enemies, unfortunately, are very, very limited. And plus, on top of that, considering how the gun handling of the T-30 can behave once in a while, like you just seen with this shot, yeah, it can be a bit of the problem, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to load high explosives for this MIX, and watch this. This is going to be glorious. Nah. 1062. I just need to show this. Fellas, that was absolutely beautiful. That was gorgeous. That was amazing. And this is the highlight of this vehicle as well. Let's try to do that once again. High explosives on, and let's see. Hi. 950. I mean, you cannot say it is not satisfying. You just simply cannot say that. And this vehicle has 950 alpha damage, so let's get real. It is absolutely amazing whenever you are spanking someone for that much damage. And in the same time, I have a feeling we still have a couple of shots left inside us, so let's try to do so. First things first, I am going to try to spank someone sitting around this area again. Looks like it is a direct hit. Hip hip hooray. There is Char Futur and there is Leo 1. We know both of them are sitting around this area, so we are just politely waiting until our team will spot them. Char Futur spotted. Hello, how are you doing? 800. Although I really doubt we hit him before. I have a feeling we blind shot at Leo 1 twice. This would be my guess, or at least once. Okay, 3 seconds left. Could you please wait for a moment, and thank you. Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You haven't seen those missed shots when I screamed on the tank off record, by the way. You have seen when the things are looking well. So my warning for you, this tank is not the best tank in the world of tanks. You cannot expect this vehicle to be the best. but it is hell of a fun to play with this tank. And this dice on this 3D skin, I mean, kudos to Wargaming for having sense of the humor. You will see how many games I played with this tank. I think 8 as a bare minimum. And you will see what is average performance. Obviously, this is the best game which I had all over those games, but I wanted to show you something nice and not average 3000 or something, right? So looking into all of this, fellas, we hit Futur with a blind shot, we hit Leo with a blind shot, and we have 6.5 thousand damage. Isn't it beautiful? Very, very nice. All in all, we are first by the damage, first by experience, and we got ourselves 114,000 profits, so that is nice. Now, looking into the average performance with this tank, 3.6 thousand was the average, and we played 6 games. So, this is how many games I needed to play in order to show you something nicer and something better. I apologize for coughing, fellas. I still cough and I cannot do anything about it. It is bloody flu. It is pretty much last day of it left, at least looking into the calendar, and I just want to pre-make some YouTube videos up front, so don't be mad on me. Anyways, T30, I love you, but behave. And last but not least, into my top 3 favorite tier 9 tank destroyer list is Tortoise. I must admit, I was truly clicking on the T95 and I tried to figure out which tank I enjoy more, and I love both of them in a way, but Tortoise won by the small margin in a way, right? I know it sounds weird because Tortoise never was featured as my favorite tank, but more I play with it, more I'm getting grip of that tank, and it is a true powerhouse in a way, until you found someone who actually is loading gold, right? And then you are getting shredded. But even though you are getting shredded, it doesn't mean you are getting shredded for free. Why so? Because this tank has insanely good DPM, right? And gun accuracy and combination of the things are pretty decent. Well, decent sounds bad. Very good, okay? To say that the least. This is what I am highlighting of all this, and I truly want to say that straight in the face. For example, you are reloading 5.5 seconds for 400 alpha damage. That is absolutely insane, and it is very, very good, fellas. I truly need to highlight this. Now, obviously, not everything is ideal. It's not like you are an impenetrable powerhouse. At least I do not really think it is the case, because obviously you can get penetrated, right? You have kind of trollish cupola, but once again, it's not guaranteeing you that no one will penetrate you straight in the face. People will load the gold and people will shred you like hot knife through the butter. For example, speaking about this situation, this is not that easy to make pressure in front, but we will try to do our best. Let them come, mate. Okay, at this point, I am trying to support our guy as much as we physically and possibly can, but it is not going to be so simple, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see them trying to make a bit of pressure for us. If we will go through the open field ourselves, this is going to be quite a journey, and this is going to be a bit of the problem, you know? We have time. We have 7 minutes left. We are all right. Our team is definitely eliminating this side. So all we need to do, we need to be a bit patient, right? One more thing to highlight, speaking about the gun. This tank has crazy high explosives, so if you are meeting a light tank, you can simply, if you have fully intuition pimped up, you can simply spank them like there is no tomorrow for 500 damage instead of spanking them for 400. which is absolutely amazing, and it is very, very good, fellas. Once again, this is another highlight of how to make the tank work tiny touch better. Meanwhile, there is a char footer in front, and unfortunately Face is not seeing him, so I need to get involved a bit. Ay. Okay, fair enough, buddy, fair enough. Look, enemy team is definitely losing at this point. So what that means? That means we need to get involved here. How much involved? Very much. Like, involved to the level of choo-choo mother truckers, I will spank you like there is no tomorrow, choo-choo involved. You know? This is what we need to do. Now, Face was sitting here as well on the corner, that is alright. We are feeling pretty damn well, and we are pushing in front together with a Face. Like there is no tomorrow, fellas. Look at this beauty. Baboon reunion, fellas. Okay, look at this. T-30 just missed his shot, and oh boy, you won't enjoy this. Meanwhile, Cover 4 is going up front. I am saying not so soon, mother trucker. Leave my baboon alone. That is very, very good. We can spank him again. Nice. Now the T-30 is trying to flank us again. We are trying to track him and overall kill him, and we are still feeling fine. I think our Face should be able to survive, and we are just grinding them like a meat grinder, fellas. This is how it looks like with this vehicle. It is truly nuts tank whenever everything is going well and whenever you can simply put your DPM into the use, right? And this is just crazy. You can say whatever you want. We are just pushing up front and we are showing the dominance for them, right? This is all we have done in this game. And you know what? That is a perfect highlight what this vehicle can do overall and how this tank should be played in the same time. At least that's what I think. You see, the DPM of this tank is the biggest bonus of all. And don't get me wrong, this armor is not that easy to deal with, speaking about the lower tiers. It is truly not that easy to deal with. But if you are meeting a higher tier or the tier 9 who is willing to load the gold, this armor won't last to that level. You will bounce every single shot, or if any. You know? This is the thing. And now, fellas, enjoy the Phase 1 dance. Look at this beauty. I mean, there is only one way how we can finish this video and how we can share our oh, you naughty mother trucker. Okay, fellas, let's teleport to the scoreboard. Okay, we are back with victory with a high caliber, 5,600 damage, 4 kills, 200 assisting damage. Hip hip hooray. Top by experience, top by the damage, and it was quick 6 minutes dance party, I would say. Yeah, there is nothing to say. Tortoise is beautiful. With a T95 to do this amount of the damage is so much harder, but the armor of this tank is so much easier to deal with, and it's kind of idiot proof as well, if you know what I mean. So that is the most beautiful thing about the T95 overall as a tank, if I can say so. Anyways, I hope you were very, very well entertained. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It was a pure pleasure, and I feel great, fellas. This is the day, this is pretty much the last day whenever I am chilling without streaming, right? Or I supposed to say recovering, but I can feel I am ready to come back and to do what I love doing the most, to entertain you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for watching, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.